How's everybody doing this morning? It's going to be another wake and bake because this morning something wonderful happened. I I don't know how to explain it, so I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna start this and we'll see how it goes, and I'll tell you when we get to the part where I'm happy. The judge that is handling the Trump's case is a loose cannon that needs to be monitored. After making a summary judgment without a trial, without evidence, without facts, without rebuttals, nothing. This warrants keeping an eye on the judge, I think. This may be a case study in a dirty, corrupt judge doing corrupt things. I mean, I don't know for sure, but it sure seems to me like to be a judge, you need to hear all the facts, hear the rebuttals, and everything, and then you get to make a judgment. But this judge, nope. He just said, bang, dissolve all of Trump shit. How can you do that? And he's supposed to be a fair judge with no bias, except this judge has acted like anything but that. I mean, being very one-sided against Trump, showing extreme Trump derangement syndrome in all reality. Is this a judge that you want on the bench? I mean, I don't know, man. And this is not good because this is the judge letting his emotions run things. See, and when you let your emotions run things, usually it's a small dick that's making the decisions, and it ain't good ones. And I think that's what's happening. It shows the actions and behavior of a childish, Trump deranged, weak, ignorant, baited judge is what it is. And we need to keep an eye on this dude. I mean, we can't let him go crazy like he did with Trump here. I mean, what happens when he doesn't like what you're doing? And they say, all right, we're bringing Karen into court. Karen, we don't like what you're doing, so get out of your house, turn in your car, and report to jail. Bang! No evidence, no jury, no facts, no nothing. What if they did that to you? Would you say that's fair? I wouldn't. Well, here's the deal. If they can do that to Trump, they sure as fuck can do that to you. There's some things about Trump coming up that you're going to like. I like. We're going to see about that. We can see about these ignorant motherfuckers, see how they're doing. All right. It's obviously time to take a hit. I mean, it's obvious. I have to get my pot out. I'm going to have to load in the bowl here in a second. Body cams for cops strike again. Not only does it help keep cops on the straight and narrow, but now statistics are being held on the straight and narrow. What do I mean? Well, in the past, statistics from police agency were fudged. Maybe they weren't. Or people said that they were, or maybe they didn't. But anyway, statistics might have been hard to nail down in the past. Well, these body cams show what's going on. They show the shootings. They show all the statistics. So now they can say, we've had this many shootings, and they can look in the body cams, and sure enough, they've had that many shootings. They can say this group did so many, this group did so many, and that group did so many. And they can check the body cams and make sure that they're all right. Well, in the past, statistics from police agencies some groups thought that they might have been touched up or numbers added or moved around to make one group look worse than the other. Now, we won't mention which group said that they look worse than the other group or who was saying it. But what I will say is they can no longer say that they fudged the numbers. So, if you were looking at the federal crime stats and your particular group does not look like, well, let's just say they may be putting more of their people in the old jail cells. And it doesn't look so good to have that many people from your particular group going. Well, in the past, you used to say, well, that's fake, they fudged the numbers. Can't do that anymore. And the numbers are looking pretty fucking accurate. So if your group is doing not so good in these statistics and numbers, you can't say it ain't so no more, because it's so. I know that the truth hurts, and you may not like it. Tough shit. That's how the ball rolls, man. I mean, now with body cams, we can't say, oh, the numbers were fudged. There's really not that much crime coming from that area. Well, yeah, the cameras prove it. You can not just say it anymore and get away with it. You can't do that anymore. There's that. Holy moly! Christmas came fucking early. This is what I was talking about. Christmas came early for me. Or the wish on the star I did, was fulfilled. Or it was one or the other of the 1 or 200 million other people that made the same wish I did. However, whoever, doesn't matter. McCarthy got fired. He is no longer Speaker of the House. He said, now this is because McCarthy, it was his time to be Speaker, and he just kind of rolled in even before he was voted in, even before he got the votes to get in there. He moved into the office and everything and said, I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to do corrupt shit and make backdoor deals. And well, the first thing he did was be corrupt and make backdoor deals and lie and all kinds of fucked up shit. So they voted his ass out. First time in history the Speaker of the House was removed from office. It was a beautiful thing. And then, it warms my heart. It does. It does. It makes me feel so much better knowing that this happened. Nancy Pelosi was evicted, kicked the fuck out of her office, physically removed from her office. Oh, it's such a beautiful thing. Oh, 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 I can't, I gotta take a hit. Oh, she was taken out of office, physically removed. Nancy Pelosi is gone. This is something that needed to happen, that bitch. She needed to go. And now, she's wented. She's outed. Bye-bye. However you want to put it, she's gone. Both were figuratively thrown the fuck out of office. And Pelosi was literally, physically removed from office. Oh, it makes me feel so good to say that. You have no idea. Sadly, they were allowed to walk out. But it would have been cool to see them thrown out like in the cartoons, right? Right? I mean... and then get this, the scuttlebutt gets better. It seems like somebody offered Trump the Speaker of the House. He turned it down. I think he's going to turn it down. He wants to be the president, not the Speaker of the House. So I think no fucking shit though. They offered it to him. He almost took it. Now I think that it's going to be Jim Jordan running for Speaker. That's big too. I don't know if you know it, but that's really big. All this that's happening is really big. You know, this is shit that's never happened before. And it's a beautiful thing. The pieces of shit that needed to get the fuck out are getting kicked the fuck out. It's beautiful. There are a couple representatives that seem to be representing the people and fighting the good fight. There's like Matt Gaetz and like 7 others that are really towing the fucking line here for politicians doing the right thing. With the people behind them, these politicians are going to be strong. I mean, let's face it. They just kicked Pelosi the fuck out, and they just fired, what's his fuck? McCarthy. So they're flexing right now. Strong as fuck. Flexing like a motherfucker. Throwing bitches and bastards out that deserve it. Pieces of shit that have fucked us over long enough that it's beautiful to see them on their ass in front of the fucking house, on the street there. I am happy. I'm not going to hold my breath, but man, things are looking up. All right? It's as simple as that. And then we got some shitty news from Portland coming up. Portland says, don't call 911 unless you're dying. Literally dying. The city is under siege. Criminality is all the rave, I guess. How you'd say that? There's so much crime that they can't keep up with it. ODs are happening so fast. There's just not enough people to save them. People are dying. Crime is rampant. 911, can't call it unless you're literally actually dying. What does this mean? Portland's lost. This is how it's going to happen. They're going to lose these cities to crime. 911 will be ineffective. You know, you're going to call up and say, hey, there's somebody breaking into my house. And the 911 operator is going to say, are you dying? And you're going to say, no, they haven't broke in yet. And the 911 operator is going to say, well, call back after they break in and you're dying. Then we can help you. Yep, that's where Portland is right now, folks. You guys still think that defunding the cops and having all that shit declassified, or all the drugs, decriminalized, and not prosecuting people who do crime, theft, looting. You didn't think that all that was going to have no effect, right? I mean, I know everybody thought this was going to be the city of freedom, where, liberals can live free and things will be beautiful and it'll be a utopia and in Eden and we are going to be fucked. That's what you're going to be, is fucked. And that's what's happening, is you're getting fucked. Portland's gone, man. The other cities are lining up to be next. Seattle, Chicago, Detroit. They're all fucking falling to the wayside. Crime has taken over. This is it. We're getting close. I really was hoping this time would never come, but look at it. We're here. Shit's getting crazy. We're losing cities. People are dying. This is what it's going to look like. And it's not going to go away. So, buckle up. Put your head between your legs. Kiss your ass goodbye. Or put your back to the wall and fight. This is where we're at. Like men, we'll face a murderous pack. Our backs pressed to the wall dying, but fighting back. That's it. This is a comedy channel. If you think I did good, give it a thumbs up. If not, fuck it. Don't worry about it. Share, maybe. You know, I'd enjoy that, but don't listen to me. I'm a stoner. If I said something that intrigued you, by all means, go look it up for yourself. Because what matters is what you think. These are going to be tough times, folks. We need to hang on and work with each other. I love you. Stay high, bitches.